What's up, everybody? How you guys doing today? My name is David DeFranco, and welcome back to another video that is all about iOS 27. Now, yesterday I tried my absolute best to demonstrate for you my faith and my optimism in these new photo editing features that Apple's promising that's going to be part of the final iOS 27 build by the time it comes out in the fall. But me being me, I did indeed install the developer beta of iOS 27. And of course, the demo for me failed miserably on camera. It just did not go smoothly. And if you're curious, you can check out the video at the end of this video in the end screen. However, get this. Today, I tried that same demo, and what do you know? It worked perfectly fine. It worked perfectly fine. So, with that said, I'm going to start today's video by showing you my iPhone. There it is. Proof. It's the same exact iPhone. I'm showing you my home screen. This is indeed running iOS 27 developer beta. Let's open up the Photos app. This is one of the photos I tried to edit in yesterday's video. It just failed. It froze. It just would not complete the task. But get this, I tried the same exact task again today, swiping, and look at that. It actually expanded the frame. It filled in missing details that were not originally there. And I think it did a great job. Now, it did mess up in the back left. So towards the front, you can see a bump. That's a camera. And actually, with that said, that's one of many cameras on my Tesla Model 3. But looking on the back, Apple/Gemini, whoever is powering this photo editing feature, thought maybe we are working with symmetry here. So it added a second camera on the back. That's not physically there. Like, that's not actually there in my camera. I'm sorry, my car. But considering what it's trying to do, I still think it did a fantastic job. And if anything, it filled in some details on the Model Y, which is on the right of my Model 3. So pretty cool. I gotta say, it did a good job. But that's not what today's video is about. I just wanted to update you, showing that, look, it does work. Maybe their servers were overloaded. I have no idea. Or maybe I just had bad luck. Okay. Today's video is all about Siri, because get this, last night while I was sitting on the can, no joke, around 10 p.m., right before I was going live over at twitch.tv/DavidFranco, it's always linked right below, check me out, I appreciate it, guys, thank you so much. I got the alert saying, here's the new Siri, check out everything that's new. So I was like, yes, this is amazing, and here's proof of this, check it out. There's the new Siri up top in my dynamic island. Hello Siri, how are you today? Give her a second to think. Okay, well, I'm already starting off on a hard... Relax yourself, David. Relax yourself. I swear, all of this went perfectly off camera. I think it's because I was talking while she was trying to think. God forbid in 2026. Anyway, I'm going to demonstrate for you the new Siri. First of all, swiping down now actually shows you the new Siri and Spotlight combined UI/UX. I think this is really cool. Twitch, stop bothering me. Anyway, as you can see, we can quickly launch apps just like we could previously. And we actually have a Siri app. We have a dedicated Siri app, which I think is a big deal. So much like ChatGPT, Gemini, Grok, and Claude, Siri now saves your conversations in separate instances. So for example, I was talking about the soundtrack composer for Paradise, this Hulu show I'm watching, and This Is Us. But if you scroll down a little bit, you can see that I was also talking to Siri about her origins and where the new Siri is coming from, whether it's Gemini or whatever. And we actually ended up having a conversation about Vision Pro and all that stuff. And all of that is saved. So now in theory, she's going to memorize and remember and reference everything we talk about from now on. So there's a really good chance she's actually going to reference something like a year from now that I talked about today. And I think that's really cool. So the fact that we now have a dedicated Siri app is huge, because there have been those instances where I ask, Siri something outside of Gemini and I want to go back. For instance, I'm looking at the PlayStation 5 Pro. Sony doesn't make PS5 Pro plates on their own, but you can get third-party plates. So I was asking Siri, can you actually change out the plates on the PS5 Pro? Now, for some reason, it's not showing the PS5 Pro right here. This is the original PS5. It's just an image they grabbed from Google, I guess. But anyway, going home, let's just check out Siri and what she can do now. So check this out. I'm actually going to do the same exact example that I used previously today because I was watching Paradise, again, the show on Hulu. And I kept hearing these sound cues where I'm like, God, this sounds so much like the soundtrack from This Is Us, another fantastic show. And I was like, I bet you it's the same composer. So check this out. Is it the same soundtrack composer for the TV shows Paradise and This Is Us?
Yes, both the Hulu thriller series Paradise and the NBC drama This Is Us feature original scores composed by Siddhartha Khosla. This answer is from PrantRice.com.
Awesome, thank you. So if I wanted to watch Paradise on Hulu, what is the starting price for a monthly subscription? This is definitely an iOS 27 bug because she just stops listening. She just stops listening for some reason, or maybe she is listening and she's bugged where to the point like she doesn't respond to me. I swear, like last night, this is going so much better. Am I cursed? Am I cursed? Like, can I not make a good quality iOS 27 video? Like, I'm just trying to show you what's so awesome about this freaking software. Anyway, let me try that again on its own. Actually, no, you know what? Let's go into the Siri app and see how this goes. So let's go back into this conversation and we can see where we can, you know, try to pick up from. If I were to sign up for Hulu today, what is the starting price?
The starting price for a standard Hulu subscription with ads is $11.99 per month. If you prefer
I'm trying to tap her to stop talking. How do you get her to stop talking? I can't cancel it. Maybe I gotta press the side button. No, that just takes me to my lock screen. Okay, it's still a little messy. It's definitely a little messy, but as you can see, she actually gave me the information, and as far as I'm understanding, like this is not something that was easily attainable before on iOS 26 Siri and, you know, previously. So this is huge. Like this is an amazing upgrade. I love this so much. I mean, as someone who uses Gemini, Grok, Claude, and ChatGPT, come on, David, get it together, on a regular basis, I am definitely very excited about this. What is tomorrow's weather? Basic. Take your time.
Thunderstorms are expected tomorrow.
Now, what's really cool is I think you can swipe down to see the extended forecast, or no, it just shows me, you know, today's forecast, I guess. Oh, or tomorrow's forecast. What about tomorrow?
You have nothing scheduled on your calendar for tomorrow.
You're still fucking stupid, aren't you? I don't understand what Apple's doing over there. I don't understand. Like, I just asked you about the freaking weather, and you're saying I have nothing scheduled. I don't care what Apple tells me. Siri's still an idiot. Like, she's getting better, but she's still fucking stupid. I'm sorry, she's still fucking stupid. I swear, she's really useful in certain situations. For example, I was asking her how to deploy a vibe-coded app from Claude onto my Squarespace website, and if you go into, and actually my phone stopped recording, so I don't know how much of that you guys actually got. This video is an absolute freaking disaster. Anyway, let's go into my Siri app again, okay? And you can see the conversation we had about Claude apps on Squarespace. Look at that, like she actually gave me a breakdown of how to do something I want to do, and I think that's really, really cool. All right, let me try one last thing just to prove to you that she's how do I put this in a way that could be socially acceptable? She's still naturally stupid, but she's trying her best after having surgery of a brain transplant. That's the best way to put it. Siri's a nice person, but she was just born stupid, and now she's trying to get smart by getting a brain transplant sponsored by Google, but at the same time still controlled by Apple. All right, what should I ask her now? And then I'll let you guys go. Another iOS 27 disaster video is currently in the making, guys. I'm sorry. I'm trying my best over here. Keep in mind, it's a beta. It's a beta. What should I try? You know what? Let me throw a bunch of words at her and just see what she tries to come back with. Here we go. Hey, I'm planning a road trip across America. I currently live in Pennsylvania. I would like to make a few stops along the way at some of the most famous convenience stores in America, but at the same time, I wouldn't mind a couple good steak restaurants and maybe some Italian and maybe some Chinese to go. Do you have any ideas? Are you gonna read it to me?
For a road trip across the United States starting in Pennsylvania, you can find a variety of...
Okay, so if you look at the... Wow. Now see, this is cool. Siri's got potential. She does. She does. I'm just not 100% convinced yet. But I can't say it enough. I'm running a beta, so it's not fair to me to criticize her on such a critical level. That's redundant. Anyway, as you can see, wow, she mentioned Wawa, Buc-ee's, loves travel shops, Iowa, 80 truck stop, and Wall Drug. I haven't heard of the last three, so they're clearly a ways from me. But at the same time, she also picked up on the fact that I'm looking for some steak restaurants, Italian restaurants, and Chinese takeout. That's actually really cool. Okay, so she's not so bad. She just kind of sucks at the follow-up questions. Because the fact that she couldn't connect the fact that I was just talking about weather and then she's talking about my calendar, that makes no sense to me. Like you're still locked into the context of talking about weather. What makes you think I want to talk about like meetings or work for, you know, whatever's going on tomorrow? Because, you know, I go to so many meetings these days. God, my phone gets hot and we are, holy crap, yo, we are dropping some hardcore frames right now. It's a beta. It's a beta. All right, one more thing. I'm just going to throw a bunch of questions at her, and I just hope she responds with a good answer. I'm currently researching my next notebook computer I want to buy, but at the same time, I also miss having the desktop power of something like an iMac or a Mac Studio. What do you recommend I buy within the budget of between $1,500 and $3,000? Oh, and I wouldn't mind a keyboard and mouse, you know, along with that said computer.
If you are torn between the portability of a notebook and the power of a desktop, a high-end MacBook Pro or an iMac are your best options within your $1,500 to $3,000 budget. The Mac Studio is also a viable desktop powerhouse, though it requires you to purchase a separate display. This answer is from MacRumors.com and Mac...
Oh wow, okay, so dragging down, she actually did give me a table that breaks down prices, key specs, best for, which one should you buy, get the MacBook Pro if, blah, 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 you want the flexibility, get the, this is all common sense to me. However, she did omit the fact that I also talked about wanting a mouse and keyboard alongside that. So she definitely missed that. So anyway, let me stop recording. My phone is getting so hot. I just lost like 10 or 15% battery within 10 minutes. My phone is getting really warm. Anyway, another horrible video for you guys to enjoy, but hey, just that. I hope you guys enjoyed. I am by no means a professional YouTuber, but I like to be real with you, and I like to give you these transparent experiences. I hope you enjoyed, and of course, let me know what you think. Guys, I will say, all joking aside, I have so much more confidence in Siri nowadays than I did previously. Like, it looks like Siri finally made it. Is she perfect? Of course not. But thanks to Google Gemini, she's about to get so much better. So much better. And again, the fact that I asked her about the same composer for 2 different TV shows and she knew exactly what to give me, that's cool. Plus the whole restaurant thing, convenience stores, and Chinese takeout. Gotta respect that. Thanks for watching. And if you guys want to see any more iOS 27 videos, let me know. I'll see you then.